Welcome back to episode 2 of the PS3 Minecraft world. I was just sat looking through all the different skins, which there's not many, I'm not gonna lie. There's like 3 different packs of skins that you can get. And I was just sat and just looking through, and I was realizing how much of like a grip this game has had on me over the last... I mean, when did I start playing? Minecraft Pocket Edition Lite was when I first started. So that was like, what, 2011? So the last like 14 years, this game... No, probably a bit earlier than that, probably like 2010. That I probably first heard of it. I'm trying to think back to like in school when I heard of it. I remember my friends talking about it like quite late on in primary school. But this game, man, I don't play it a lot, but some of my like greatest ever memories. Sorry, I'm sat really weird, I realise. Some of my greatest memories are playing this game with my brother when we were both young. Like, that was just prime Minecraft. That was like the time when everyone was first started, well, I say everyone, most people first started playing it. And it was this version, like this old, really generic sort of nothing version. I say nothing version, there's a lot in the game. But compared to what it is now, it was just so powerful. Like, we played it on 360, we played it on mobile, we played it on a few years later. No, this is obviously like at different time periods. And then we moved on to Nintendo Switch. That was when we first played on different devices together. Actually, no, PS Vita was the first one, sorry. Played on PS Vita together, that was like a really cool time. And then we got Switch, and then however many years later upgraded to PC. But yeah, those early days, those were like the golden days of just life, back when nothing mattered. I remember just like every day would come down to like what I was gonna do on the Minecraft world. And if I was to go back and look at them, they would be terrible. Like, they would genuinely be terrible. The builds wouldn't be good. There would be like, I mean, I'm saying that now, like, this is good. Like, look at this house. This house is shocking. But I do want to make some plans for some future projects. Like, I was thinking, it's actually kind of crazy. I was really looking forward to recording this, because like one thing that I noticed was people actually watched the last video, which was kind of crazy. It got like 100 views, which I expected it to get none. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect anyone to be watching that. Like, why would anyone want to watch that? So if anyone's watching this one, hey, I appreciate it. Thank you. This is, like I said, this was like just for me to sort of practice just recording like in front of a camera. Like, that's all I really wanted to do this for. And it gives me an excuse to play this game, because like I was going to say, I'm really looking forward to playing this. But one thing I do want to do is, we'll get some birchwood actually. I want to make like a little planning board out of signs, and I can make little like ideas of what I want to make in this world. So I was thinking, if we have like, just the thing is with old worlds is you kind of just, or at least I did, you kind of just made whatever you wanted. You didn't care about anything. I didn't care about making anything look, you know, like now you might think, oh, I want to make this look like a real life skyscraper, or I want to make this look like a real life whatever. Back then it was kind of just like, yeah, big pile of wood for my house, big pile of stone for the mine, and that's it, Bob's your uncle. So I kind of want it to be like that, where it's just like, you know, like, I don't know, you'd have like a big giant cookie that you built, and then like a roller coaster next to it, next to like a water park, and like a pink sheep farm that just had pink sheep in it. And that's kind of what I want this to be. Also, this crafting. Look at this. This is, oh wait, there's a sign. 3. We'll make 6 just in case. And then I've already got a chest from the village. No, from the starter chest. And then we can have the big plan. So if we put the grand plan, oh, I didn't think this through. This is what, like, you know, I'm not editing these videos, so I'm not cutting things like this out. You guys are gonna have to get used to me. Also, that like lagged. It was like saving the game at the same time I was doing that. You guys are gonna have to get used to me just doing stuff. The grand. And also, I don't know the layout of the keyboard that well. I've never been a console player, to be fair. Like, I've seen people who play on console all the time, like, type really fast on consoles, and I just can't do that. I'm, like, really slow. I'm used to a keyboard. I play PC. So I'm used to just being able to just type as I go. The grand plan. Oh, you can't edit. Okay, you can't edit these again. You have to like break it. Okay, we're gonna start here. So, I'm thinking. I mean, every world has to have some kind of farm. But I was thinking if we have like an underground, like not secret, but I was thinking like I used to really like the glass floors. If we have like an underground, it's kind of boring. There's got to be some kind. Well, we'll just put farm for now. Please tell me this will fit. Unless, are you kidding? Underground farm. So if we have an underground farm of some kind, mushrooms could be kind of cool. That would be cool. We need an underground farm. We need... Oh, mine's gone blank. I had some ideas earlier, and I can't remember what they were. We need like a chest room. That would be a pretty cool thing to make. I'm not gonna lie, there's not gonna be many items to get. It's kind of just gonna be like full of iron that we come across, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like like in the new game, there's like all kinds of ores and mystical things that you can make. But in this version, there's like diamonds, iron, gold, and like I don't know what other kind of jewels and mystical things there are. I guess like the Nether, anything from the Nether or the End. I want to make like one thing I was thinking is the old Minecraft books. If anyone used to get them or still has them, I've got mine. Just up. What is that? Is that another bonus chest? Wait, whoa! Did I spawn with 2 chests without realizing? How's that work? Okay, so because the other one was like here, and that's. I mean, there's video evidence of it. You can just go watch the first video. I definitely started with what this might have been here like yesterday. I don't know. Completely lost my train of thought. Yes, the old books. A lot of caves. The old books like had they had like a survival handbook and then a construction handbook, a redstone handbook, and like a. That was almost not death. I want to died from that. And then like a combat handbook. But I remember the construction handbook had this one build in it, which was like this really big house. It was like a mansion almost. And it had like cobblestone in this weird, imagine like a creeper's mouth shape, but like stretched out. It was like a creeper's mouth shape. Whoa. Like a creeper's mouth shape, but stretched out. I mean, I'm like, it's gonna sound like I'm just like completely obsessed with this game, but like it's this specific genre, this specific era of the game, like the PS3. Like even, hold on, just look at the case. I know you can't really see it that well, but like if you have the old, like there's just something about that to me that's so nostalgic. Right, I just wanted to see what was over here because I kind of want to explore the world a bit without just living, in our little village. We kind of got blessed with the village to start with. So I do want to explore out, but yeah, this the handbooks, they used to have like a big mansion in it that needed cobblestone and a lot of wood. So I think living in that would be cool. Because every time I go on a world, I'd build that, even if I loaded into creative. For some reason, I was just completely obsessed with making that one house out of the construction handbook, and that's what I aim to do in this. At least if even if I don't live in it, if I just have it, to build, to say that I've done it, I feel like that would be cool. Maybe this could be like a world where all the things I wanted to make as a kid I can make now. Like, I don't know if anyone else did this, but I used to, specifically on the Switch and PS Vita version, whenever I would visit family that lived like quite far away, I would take it on the journey, because obviously that's what a PS Vita is for. And I used to I had this fascination of just building a giant Minecraft city. And this was like, you couldn't get world edit, you couldn't get anything. You had to do everything in creative. Obviously, you wouldn't really do it in survival. That would be harder. You do it in creative, like on a super flat world, I'd just spend so many hours like breaking all the floor, replacing it with like black concrete or black, what would it have been, terracotta, I think. And just being like, yeah, I'm going to build this city, I'm going to build, I'm going to have like a town hall and like a swimming pool and like shops and everything. And then I'd start building all the roads and I'd get like a few hours in and I'd just be like, this is so boring, like, I cannot keep this up, I cannot do this. And then I'd just scrap it and then start again at some point. What I do want to do is kill some sheeps. Sorry, sheep, but I need the wool. So I would like... Oh my god! I forgot how hard it was to aim. I cannot use bows and arrows to kill the Ender Dragon. It's gonna have to be a actual legit... Oh yeah, why are you not... I was gonna say something then that could have been taken out of context. And I'm pretty sure you can piece together what I was gonna say based on the current activity of what I'm doing and what colour that sheep was. So you can decide how that would have been taken out of context. That's the thing about that's the thing about these videos. I was saying this to my friend earlier. Like, as nice as it is to stream, and I've done streaming in the past, it's kind of like, I'm not saying I'd be spamming slurs every 2 seconds because I just don't say slurs anyway. But like, even if you just say something that you don't mean, like if you're streaming and you've got an audience, that's just gonna get clipped no matter what. I feel like everything anyone says now on stream is just clipped. So that's kind of what it is. Or even if there's like a frame where I just look stupid, I guess, I don't know. It's kind of like I can't get rid of that. That's just there forever. And that's what these videos are like. Like I can't come back one day and be like, oh, I recorded yesterday's video, guys, and I actually accidentally said something that sounded racist but wasn't like what I was going to say there, which obviously in the context wasn't racist. But stuff like that. Things can happen and you've just got no control over it. But Gordon, what's that? I look like an idiot in that frame. Put it out. I've done that before with my main channel videos. Which, another point, I think the video's on like 7.5k views now. Which is crazy. I actually can't. What are you doing here? Go away. Just die. You know, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna be the one to kill you. You better not run. Level 1! We reached level 1. Okay. I can't remember why I dug this out. I dug this out for a reason, and I can't remember now. But whatever. We got a bed. Got the grand plan over here. If anyone's even watching this, if you think of things that I can build, give me things to build. I would love to do that. Actually, one thing that would be cool is like a thing to put comments in. A bunch of signs with like comments that I like or find funny. And then that's a way for you guys to get in the videos. Yeah, I can't believe that people actually watched the last video. Like, this channel was like... I think I had some videos on it before. Of like, old gameplays from my main channel. Like the long edits, I guess they're going to be... that you could call them. Of gameplay. And then I just unlisted all the videos because I didn't actually like them. Because I just... It's like I said yesterday. You get more confident the more that you record. And that was during a time where I was not confident. And I could not record. And I was like... Really just... I think I was okay. If I looked back, I'd probably just be how I am right now. But it feels like I was a lot more awkward. So I just privated them all and made it so no one could see them. Because... I don't know. I don't want people seeing that. At least with the edited videos, there's kind of that humour of... The funny edit hides the awkwardness of me. So... But with the unedited ones, it's just like me playing... Like... There's one... I'll probably end up showing it in the future just because I feel like every YouTuber has to have a little session with the viewers where they look back at old videos. But there's one that I made where I played, it was like last year or the year before, it was ages ago. And I played this really old game, this like pizza game. And I just did it in the way of like me playing the game, no face cam, just me playing the game. But my mic was so like... What am I doing? I need to like be able to talk, and this isn't how this channel's going to work if I can't talk and do... I've got glass. If I can't talk and play the game at the same time, that's going to be a problem. But yeah. I was like playing this game, and it was like... I was watching the video the other day, and it was just... It was like really awkward, because it was just me playing the game with no... Just straight... My voice is kind of monotone now, because that's just how I am. But it was like a lot more monotone than it is now. Like, I'm kind of learning to have more emotion, I guess. And it sounds like I've got, like, I'll watch my videos back and it'll sound like I've got a lot of emotion in my head, like when I'm speaking. And then I'll watch it back and I'll just sound so dead inside. And I think that's just a problem that's just with me. Like, I've always sounded like that. That's just how I am. And I don't know, to be a YouTuber, unless you've got an editing style which contradicts that, kind of like my main channel one, you kind of just like, no one wants to watch that. I mean, obviously you could argue there's obviously YouTubers that have made their fame, and that's kind of like their brand thing. But like, if you're starting out in YouTube's hard, full stop. Like, growing and actually getting your videos views is a hard thing to do now. Like back in the day when YouTube was still just something people did for fun and not what they did for a living. Like, I feel like you could have blown up a lot easier back then than you can now. Now you have to, like, I don't know, the thing that I'm realizing, or that I'm like, not realizing, but I just kind of know because it's just how it is. I was like, whoa. Is if you want to get big on YouTube now, you have to kind of like, the only real way to get big is like TikTok. That's like probably the only way to get, or like, not just TikTok, but short form content. Like, you have to get clips of either you doing something or something happening to you that gets people to want to watch you. And you end up, a lot of the time, people just, I know, like, you know, the whole clip farming thing's like a joke, but I feel like that's what a lot of people do, because it works. It gets people to come to the channel. Like, there's so many YouTubers that have done it, and it's worked for them, and they've got millions and millions of subscribers from it. And, I mean, there's no real telling of whether or not they're actually clip farming, but that's kind of the sad reality of what it's become. Like, before, I don't know, like, you could get on Ellen, that TV show, if you, like, did half the things that are on TikTok now that people just pass over so quickly. And it's like, I'm just running around waffling. I'm not even doing anything. I mean, I've cleared my inventory. That's kind of good. But I would like to add some more signs. But yeah, like, if you want to get really viral in terms of, because the way that I see it, there's two ways of going viral. There's like the one-off videos that get a lot of views, like on TikTok. That might just happen if something like a one-time thing happens. You know, people will watch the video, it'll come up on the feed, and then they'll have like a few million views or whatever. But it doesn't really make people go back and look at your channel and then watch your other videos and then be like, oh wait, that's kind of cool. And then they'll start like watching all your videos, and that's kind of the way I'm hoping my channel will, but not this one. I don't really care about this one. If this gets traffic to my main channel, fair play. But like, you know what, I'm gonna make a water park, why not? That's something I always wanted to make. But like, there's videos that you make and they get viral once, and then people like click off it and then they never see you again. And you know, you've liked the TikTok and the TikTok's got like 2 million likes, but you're not actually getting any traffic to your account, and it's kind of just like well, I blew up and I went viral, but no one's watching my videos. Or there's the type of viral that you get where like your videos do semi-well, but you have a solid base of people that want to watch you and keep watching them all. And then over time doing that, like, I don't know, if you make a TikTok that's got like, it might get like 50k views, but all the people that are watching it are really into it, and then they'll watch the next one that you make and the next one that you make, and then from there they'll go onto your YouTube channel, and then you'll start watching YouTube videos. But the thing is with that is it's kind of like a funnel like this, where there'll be like 500,000 people that watch that watch the first video, and then there's, out of that 500,000 people, only like 100,000, or maybe not even that, might go and watch another one of your videos, and then out of that they might go, and then out of that 100,000, like 20,000 might go to your YouTube channel, and then out of that 20,000 that go to your YouTube channel, only like 1,000 might actually really like you. That's a bad example, because 1,000 people is a lot of people. So if I got 1,000 people going to my YouTube channel that like me, that would be like life-changing amounts. But compared to that 500,000 that you got on the first thing, it's not as much as it should be, which is kind of why TikTok, or I think, this could be wrong about this is just a theory that I've come up with, but like, that's like why I think that TikTok kind of ruined, and short form content as a whole, short form content, has kind of ruined the ability to grow as a YouTuber, because it's kind of just, no one wants, I don't know, back in the day you could upload like a 2-hour video of you playing Minecraft and it has a higher chance of going viral now than it does now. And you could not edit it, you didn't even have to talk in it, you know, it could just be you playing Minecraft for 2 hours, like, whatever, and it'd go viral. Now, you have to stream, you have to have a streaming schedule, you have to post clips like 5 times a day, one of those clips has a potential of popping off, and then the rest of them just don't, and then if that one thing pops off and then people start watching you, there's like a chance that they'll want to watch you, but they've already got like 15 other YouTubers that they're watching every day anyway, so the chances of them watching you over the already established YouTubers that they watch is really low. And it's just, I don't know, maybe I'm just completely wrong, and maybe it's not that bad. But from what I see, like, just think about it. Like, I think about it this way: if I saw a TikTok of someone on, I don't know, playing a game, and they posted that TikTok with the purpose of them growing, and I watched it and I was like, oh, that's pretty funny. The chances of me actually going to them and going to their channel and going to their YouTube and then watching all their videos and really liking them, like, it's not me being mean, it's just not what you do. Unless they're, like, really stand out funny, like, it's like the funniest thing you've ever seen, and it really catches your eye, or they're playing something that you really like. Like, there's so many videos that people just scroll past, they'll like it, scroll on, they'd never see them again. And it's like, it's kind of just a void of all these different people coming up. But whereas when YouTube was, like, the only way of watching people, when you had to go onto the YouTube website, and, like, there was, like, a, you know, like a recommended, and then there was, like, top comedy sketch, top cooking video, top gaming video, it'd be like, you wouldn't have this constant flow of people coming through, like, just swipe, 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 next person, next person, next person. It would be like, oh wait, there's 3 different YouTubers to pick from, I'll watch this guy, or I'll go watch the other guy, or I'll watch the third guy, and then that's it. And then you'd watch one of them, they might already be famous, I don't know, it might be one of the OGs, and then you watch them, they've already got like a few million subs, or a few 100,000 at that time, and then you're like, wait, this guy's really funny, I'll go watch him, and then from there, they just sort of blow up. Actually, cook potatoes, oh my god, obviously. Wait, stop. Don't cook the other one. Cook one of them, and then grow the other, because I don't think there's any potato farms there. I think a zombie dropped this. I could be wrong, but that would be how it works. I don't want to eat it either. We're going to grow this over here. How long have we been recording? 21 minutes! Oh my god. I didn't realise I'd be recording for that long. Right. I'm going to plant this potato, and then I will go watch the sunset. That's like a cave sound. That's kind of creepy. Right, go watch sunset. I'm praying that my mic's actually been recording the Imagine right. Like, I'm scared that one of these videos is just going to, like, not record anything or, like, corrupt, and I just can't get it back. And then I'm going to have to record, like, tomorrow and just be like, hey guys, I actually recorded an entire video. Sorry. Right, let's watch the sunset while I end this video. I don't know how to end a video. Just, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm waffling about the YouTube thing. Maybe that's not how it works. That's just how obviously I'm not a big YouTuber. And I'm just kind of learning. So that's the thing with the algorithm, you just have to learn it. Something that happens over time. I'm gonna turn the HUD off for this. Get a full immersion of it. But yeah, you know, these are the early days of YouTube for me. Obviously this channel is really small. My main channel though is still fairly small. It's got 400 and something subscribers. And I'm grateful for every single one. It's really cool to see it grow. But who knows, one day I might have 1 million. One day I might have 1 billion. I don't know. But yes, thank you for watching, if anyone actually made it this far. And I'm going to go inside before I flipping die. So, yes. End the video. Goodbye.